I was at Etude House yesterday, and I know Red Velvet and Etude House are like this now. They're like this. Honey, she replaced Crystal. Anyway, the new models, and Etude House came out with some new lip products here. So many fucking... There's like so many new lip things like coming out, so honey, these lips. I mean... puckered butthole, but over the next week or two, it's gonna be even worse. The new matte chic lip lacquer. I don't know why they call it lacquer, because lacquer would be shiny, I guess, but they're matte. But the Etude House near Chinanyeon Station, they made the roof red. It's adorable. So I went over there and I picked up this set, which I think they have a whole line of new colors, but these 5 specifically are named after each member, and they are selling this special set like together. You can get them separately, but you can get this as well as some cards. I did get an actual gift card. I'll probably give that to my sister or something. Also, there's some minis of my favorite members that have their... God. And also, she said if I posted on Instagram with some hashtags, and I was like, y'all know I never fucking do that shit, but she's like, oh, we'll give you this poster before everyone else, because anything Red Velvet related is always sold out, but you know, she's like, you come here all the time, so if you do this for us, then we'll do this for you. And I was like, shit. I don't know what posters in here. Let's see which member I got. God is good. God is kind. Yeah! Oh, she looks so... I'm like starting to cry. She looks so fucking good. Okay. Oh, love you. Long-lasting lip lacquer keeps the lips matte and less smudged or smeared as rich color pigment is fixed fast upon application. So I'm guessing it's just like a long-wearing like matte lip tint. I swatched a little bit of it. I'm getting kind of like peri pera ink tint. I fucking forgot the name. You know, the velvet ink tints or whatever. This is literally just like cards. Yeah. Here's the cards. Oh god, they all look so fucking good. Oh my god. Yes! Yeah! So I was right, they're all gift cards, but they're all only worth 2,001. So you can get like, I don't know, eyebrow erasers maybe? Locking matte with high coloration pigment. Who at More Pacific is writing these descriptions? Provides a matte chic finish without shine, but why is it called a lacquer? Quick fixing oil keeps color from easily smudging by covering the lips with a thin film of quick fixing oil upon application. Locking for long hours with a film. The film former and powder provide long-lasting lip makeup without the need for frequent touch-up by strongly fixing the texture. Okay. I have to go to like this Dior event later, and I haven't dressed, but I thought this shirt was appropriate for this video. So I'm not going to put every single color, but I will swatch everything now, then when I come back home later, then we can, but then it's not gonna be daylight then. I'm filming like in front of daylight, it's like cloudy as fuck, it's like raining. But I thought it would be a change because I'm always using my lights. Let's swatch them on my hand first, and I'll choose one to wear, see how well it lasts for a few hours, and when we come back, we'll swatch the rest of the colors on my lips. Alright, so this first one is Yeti Pink. Doesn't really look pink, but okay. Frosted plastic, I guess. This kind of doe foot applicator. It's gonna be easy to apply. Ooh, she's smooth. I'm wondering if the oil that they say is in there is going to keep the lips from looking dry. Because one thing that I like to do, or a lot of people seem to like to do, when it comes to things that are like really long wearing, really drying on the skin or whatever, or even lips, is to put an oil before. And I feel like oils with makeup has definitely become a thing within the last few years. So I'm wondering if that's going to keep it from looking dry. Because my problem with matte shit is that it's just so fucking dry. So this is Yeti Pink. This one is Joy Grapefruit. I mean, how many different shades of red can you make, am I right? I mean, the red velvet, you have like a bright red, a blue red, and then a deep red. But this, I mean, I'm gonna have to see it on my lips, but this it definitely looks like, Joy is like known for her red lips. Because without her red lip makeup, she kind of like, I don't know, the red tends to make her face look brighter. It tends to make the complexion look brighter in general, and so that's why she's often wearing red. So I mean, she's beautiful already, but if you see her without really any lip makeup, she kind of looks like a different person. That's not a bad thing, but you know, this is just an observation from someone that is an enthusiast of makeup. Oh honey, that's Sugi Burgundy. Bitch, oh god, she's already coming after me. Oh bitch. Oh my god. Oh, I have a lot of burgundies, but I don't think I have a burgundy like this. Ooh, kind of like a pinky purple undertone. Oh god, I like that. She likes that. Irene Red. I'll just talk about how fucking amazing she looks in this photo. Oh my god, she needs to stop it. Actually, no, she doesn't. These are all going on really, really slow. I can feel that oil in there. Upon like looking, I'll show it to you like up close later. But looking up close here, it doesn't. Even on my hand, there's like tiny little fine lines, but it doesn't look like it's kind of filling them all in. But it still feels really thin. It doesn't feel thick or clumpy. I mean, it's on my hands, but from like this first impression, that's what I'm getting. And compared to the rest, this is kind of like a right here. I mean, it's like a deep. It's definitely deeper than these two, but it's almost like it has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. This one is a little bit more orange, and this one is still more pink, but this one is not as deep as this one, I guess. Oh, and then Wendy Brown, which I'm guessing is kind of like the nudie color of the group. Oh, yes. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely like a nude. I wouldn't even call that red, though. I feel like it's brownie pink. But it's a nice addition. I don't know, I feel like these three definitely stand out. But these two are so close, to me at least, that I don't know if I can justify having all of them. I guess it would have to come down to the look that you have and maybe your complexion. I mean, these are still kind of drying, but these are pretty much dry. Definitely that one. You can see the pigment is no fucking joke, and it feels really thin. I mean, I don't want to get too crazy, because I have places to be. Just to be safe, since I'm going out to, I think, a function. I'm going to try the Wendy Brown. Oh, that is fucking smooth. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. I'm really enjoying how thin it feels. I mean, I had 8-hour cream on my lips, and I was drinking a lot of water, so my lips are like plump and moist right now. But I have a habit of like, I get dehydrated super quickly. And so this would quickly go downhill like real fast. I kind of want to put Irene. I want to put Irene in the middle. Oh my god, that's already too much for my face. Sorry. But if we like exclude the upper half, oh, that's really pretty. And the formula is amazing. So I'm already liking it a lot more than even the Petty Peta one. Because it just feels, I mean, the Petty Peta one's amazing, and it's really inexpensive. But there's something about this one that's, because that one felt almost like a moussey texture, right? This one, it actually feels like more of like a soft, matte oil, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense. But because of that, it feels so much thinner. And it applies way smoother, like one swipe, and it's more even. With the Petty Peta one, I don't mind like working it a little bit to make it smooth because it doesn't take that much effort. But if we're talking about differences, this one definitely is a lot smoother, more one swipe coverage. It seems to fill in all the cracks and things. So when I do this, it doesn't like crack and there's no like bare spots. Oh shit! Oh, it's like pulling the fibers of the of the root tissue. What's that? The wet wipe. So it's holy shit, it is. Holy fuck, oh my god. She does not fuck around. And I'm like, honey, I think we got ourselves a winner. Hold on, I'll be right back with some cleansing oil. So Iope has a new line of cleansing products, moist cleansing, and they're supposed to be like moisturizing for your skin, and I've been testing them for the past 2 weeks. This is the eye and lip makeup remover. You really only need like 1 or 2 pumps of this. Okay, now it's coming off. But just like the root tissue, which for the most part takes off most things from my skin, at least the top layer. But that is quite telling, I think, of how well it's gonna last. So there it is with the oil makeup remover, and I used a wet wipe to remove the excess. I think it's not so much about staining. I think it's more about actually keeping the product on your lips, which I think is A+. So it's $3.38. I guess I'll just see you later on, or if I'm vlogging or something, I'll give you like a little update. I just finished recording that little segment, but I don't know if you can see it. There is kind of like a clear line that you can see on the inside. Typical, I guess, of like liquid lipsticks and things like that. So I'm not really surprised, but I figured it was worth noting. I mean, it's fine if you're just like not talking, but if that concerns you, then there you go. I just took a swig of water and didn't really affect it at all, so that's a good thing. Still at home, haven't left yet, but I did eat some food and it was relatively oily, I guess. I had pilaf, but before that, there was some like chicken that I had that is very oily. It was like duck in there as well, but she seems pretty good still, but there's still the lion. All right, well, clearly 2 days later, I got too tired after I got home from the Dior event, and yesterday I just had no time, so I'm going to finish the rest of the swatches today. Now, I did actually end up taking it off before I actually went to the Dior event because I knew I thought I would be trying some lip stuff because the event was for the new lip products. So here's a little clip right before I did take it off. So I didn't wear it for like a long time, but from what I've noticed definitely is that the main issue I have was that there's that line thing. I don't know if I can do anything about that. But I have to say everything else though, I really enjoyed about it. When I removed the lipstick, the thing I noticed the most is that my lips didn't feel dry. It kind of just felt like how they felt before I put the lipstick on. So in a way, I think what these do is they kind of lock your lips in the current state that they're in. And I don't think there's anything in it that actually dries your lips out because there are some matte lip products that I've used where after I take them off, my lips are like dry and peely and like I need to drink water. But with this one, after I took it off, my lips still felt really soft. So I think the formula is really, really nice. Only thing though is that my lips were starting to look a little bit tight and like wrinkly. But I think it's because of the product itself like drying over time and it starts to tighten itself because it's a matte lip product. When the moisture from it leaves, it kind of like tightens. It wasn't looking terrible though. For me, I just have really wrinkly lips. If you have tight, plump, juicy lips, I don't think you'll have that issue. In a sense, it did feel dry. It didn't make my lips feel dry. The product itself, like the layer of the product kind of tightened. I don't know if that makes sense. So here is Yeti Pink. Without dipping back in, it does look like I'm gonna have to layer it because it looks a little bit patchy. I don't know if you can see. Okay, she's kind of patchy because there's some like really bright pink parts, but there's some parts that are just like you can kind of see like my lip underneath. I don't really like this one. From far away, it looks pretty even, but I mean, if you look super up close, there is that patchiness you can see. It needs to be really pretty for spring. I don't really like colors like this, but maybe for spring it'd be really pretty with much obviously more minimal makeup. I think on the lips, you can definitely tell the difference between the Yeti Pink and the Joy Grapefruit. This one definitely screams Joy. I like it a lot more than the Yeti one. But she does have the kind of like orange undertones to it. Yeah, I like this. By the way, my lips, I've been doing the 7 Skin method again. If you don't know what that is, I'll put a link up here, but it's basically applying toner 7 times, like moisturizing toner to help hydrate your skin. And I've also been doing it to my lips. It has made such a world of difference in my lips. They're not super dehydrated and wrinkly and like puckered looking anymore. So I recommend not only, checking out the 7 Skin method, but also applying your moisturizing products to your lips as well. You just have to make sure you don't use like the skincare that maybe has like effects like maybe like any exfoliating things on your face. I wouldn't put that on my lips. Fuck up. You better stop it. So this is Silky Burgundy. I don't even think I have to say anything about it. A little bit patchy though. But the formula was really easy to layer, but it never felt like I was layering lipstick. It all kind of melted within itself, so it was still remaining as one thin layer. I was trying to make the outside a little bit more soft and gradiated. So I don't know if you can see, it has like a pink, purple, magenta undertone. I fucking love them. But it's a dark lip color, so you didn't get this line. And it's probably look really bad if you like eat something and the inside it really wears off. Oh, Make what you want with it. I feel like I look like James Charles with like the makeup and like my hat. Now Irene Red, surprisingly, I was expecting it to be like a really like a blue based red, but it's more pink. It's almost like a slightly deeper version of like the Yeti pink. Whoa, Irene Red. Whoa, as in whoa. The fuck? Oh, there you go. I'm surprised there is no like blue based red in like this whole collection. Well, no, actually no. There's more colors other than these, so there probably is one. I just didn't pick it up. Bitch, I feel like my lips just keep getting bigger and bigger after every swatch because they keep getting farther and farther. But just for reference, here's Wendy Brown. Wendy Brown. Even though I already swatched it since I'm sitting down here anyway. I feel like the most wearable out of all of them because it is, I guess, supposed to be the nude of the group. Okay, I'm like a fucking clown now. Anyway, if you're into matte lip products, I think you're gonna really like these because they're really thin. They don't feel like they cake on top of each other if you're layering them, or it doesn't feel like it's caking on top of itself if you're layering it. It doesn't dry your lips, but I will say is that you need to make sure your lips are already moisturized and prepped and you are hydrated, and then they'll work well for you. Otherwise, if your lips are naturally really dry, I don't think you'll like them, as with any matte lip product. My top picks will probably have to be the Wendy one if you are into just like everyday colors. If you like deep colors, really like the Silky one. Amongst the three reds, I have to say probably the Joy one is my favorite, especially for spring and summer. I'm not like a gigantic fan of like really pinky reds, but if you're into that, there's those two other ones. There's a lot of other colors, didn't swatch them, but these are the Red Velvet ones. I hope you guys found this video useful. It's really fucking hot in here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.